Okay, so we're gonna create a simple leg rig. So how I like to work is putting your geometry into a layer and then looking it out so you can grab it. Make sure that we have under shading X-ray joints so we can see the joints when we're working on them. Next, make sure you're in rigging and on rigging here. And then Windows, settings and preferences. Make sure under kinematics, we're under 1, normal is 1. So 0.5 to 0.4 will let you see the bonds better and a bit smaller. Next, we're going to start creating the bonds. So we're going to go into right view, zoom in a bit. I'm going to grab my bonds. I'm going to click on the hip bond, the knee bond, ankle bond, middle of the foot bond, and the toe bond. And then we're going to click enter. Then we're going to go to the front view and we can see it's right in the middle. So we're going to put it more into place with the character. So we'll drag it to one side about there. I'm going to go to rotation and then gently going to rotate it into place so it fits better. There we go. Now we're going to go into the perspective view and we're going to rename all the joints. So we're going to start with bone, left hip. Next it will be bone, left knee. Then it will be bone, left ankle. Then it will be bone, left middle of the foot. So we'll call middle foot. And lastly we'll call this one bond and left toe. Yeah. So next we need to create an IK. So how do we do that? We'll go to the IK system and usually it works from the hip to the ankle. So we'll click on the hip and then we'll click on the ankle and we have it there. So when we grab the controller, you can see it move perfectly. Right. Next we need to create a controller for this. So normally we would use a curve. So I'm going to create a circle. I'm going to grab my radius. I'm going to make it smaller so it kind of fits our ankle better. So it'll be about there. The next thing I need to do is align it to the ankle bone. So if we press V and then drag it into the middle of the bone, it should work. And the last thing that we need to do with this is freeze the transformation. So modify, freeze transformations. So now we can start using some constraints to make it work. So we're going to select our controller and first we're going to name it. So we're going to say control left leg. So we have the control left leg all grabbed and then we're going to go into control and then click on or shift and then click on the IK system. We're going to go to constrain and we're going to click on point. So now when we grab the controller, it's going to move the leg. So what happens is when we move in the leg, the foot is rotating with it. So what do we need to do so it don't rotate? We need to add another constraint. So this time we're going to select on the control, we're going to select the ankle leg, the ankle. So ankle, let me show ankle, let's select that. And then the ankle, there we go. And then I'm going to go constrain and I'm going to click on Orient. So now when we grab it, it should move it perfectly and you can see it's always flat and we'll rotate when we want it to rotate. And that's our first leg rig.